So today we have so many different things going on in our lives and expectations and stressors. Instead of bringing more energy into your body, more often than not, we need to let go of energy. So we talked about a couple of those early with the crown pull and the connect heaven and earth, but I want to do one that's specific. We're going to talk about how to let go of negative emotional energy that's also gets lodged in your physical body. So this is called expelling the venom. And you got it. Venom is not something you want to keep inside you, okay? Or it's called a blowout also. You make your hands into fists, and I want you to bring to mind something that's been frustrating or irritating or something you're just really angry about. We do not want to keep anger in the body or yucky feelings. You may not even have a word for it, but it just doesn't feel right. Put it in your fists. So we're going to hold that irritation, that frustration or anger in your fists. You're going to drop your arms down, swing them back and up over your head, and take a deep breath in. Then you're going to throw that energy down into the earth with a shoo sound. Shoo is a great sound for the liver. It helps to harmonize and heal the liver. And liver energy has to do with the emotion of anger or frustration. So hold it here, drop down, come up, let it out. Shoo. One more time. Here, drop down. Let it out. And then we're going to do the last one with intention. So hold that in your fists. Draw, and it's good to, it's best when you're experiencing the emotion to do this. And you may not remember all the steps, and it doesn't matter. As long as you remember to make fists, to swing your arms up over your head, and then drop them down. Now the fourth one is going to be slow with intention. So after that, you may want to do this exercise. When you open up your legs, like into a horse stance, put your hands on your thighs and roll one shoulder forward like this. So this helps to move it out of your spine where your central nervous system is. And it feels really good too. We carry a lot of tension in our shoulders and in our back, upper back and neck, and this helps to relieve that out of the body. And then roll up and come back up. Speaking of that, let's just lift up our shoulders, drop your head down and up. If people who sit at desks, then drop your head back and straight up, and then drop the shoulders down. Do that again. Breathe in and chin down, chin up, chin back, chin up, and then drop. Just that alone will help energy to move. So another one I want to do for releasing any negative emotions that may get stuck in your body that are connected with the meridians. And many of you have probably heard of EFT, emotional freedom technique, where they're tapping on places on the face and on the torso. So we're going to tap on them. Physical tapping removes stuck chi. There's 4 different ways to move energy. One is through tapping. You physically move it by tapping on it, okay? The second one is by stretching. You can stretch the skin apart, and that helps energy move better. The third one is shaking. Shaking is amazing. It's great. Do it often, especially when you're holding your cell phones. In fact, do this right now. And anytime you feel I'm just going shaking side to side, and I'll just move my wrists around, and then the energy can move all the way out to your fingertips. So, and the fourth one is massaging, and we already did that with the K27, massaging this kidney point underneath the collarbone. But right now we're going to tap on all the ends of the meridian points, and we're going to say an affirmation. This is a very powerful thing to do to release negative emotions that are stuck in the body and remove stuck energy in the meridian systems. And you'll just feel that everything flows better and your head is in a much better place. So speaking of the head, we're going to tap on the top of the head and say, and while you're saying this, take a deep breath in. I open myself to higher inspiration. Then take peace sign fingers between the eyebrows, here on the edges, right on the edges. Those are bladder points. Breathe in. I am hopeful, vital, and fully alive. Good. Now on the sides of your eyes, right on the bones, those are gallbladder points. I assert myself peacefully, releasing all anger and resentment. Be sure you're breathing and exhaling while you say your affirmation. Then the stomach points about worry. You're going to tap here and say, I trust in the process of life. Then right under your nose, the end of the governing meridian that comes up your spine, you're going to tap it. I use 2 fingers here. And say, I am grounded in gratitude. Then underneath the low lip, central meridian, that's where we did earlier, we're going to tap it and say, I am centered in spirit. Be sure to take your deep breaths. K27, right here, that's kidneys. Kidneys are connected with fear. So I'm going to say, I move forward with courage. Forward with courage. All right, so on your thymus bone, I have to move my necklace. I'm going to tap and I'm going to say, my immune system is strong and healthy. The spleen points here are actually neurolymphatics for the liver. On the right side, we're going to say, I nourish myself with kindness. I nourish myself with kindness. And by the way, these spleen points help to improve your metabolism. So if you're wanting to lose weight, be sure you tap these before you eat, after you eat, when you take supplements, and if you're taking medication, it helps you metabolize those. I nourish myself with kindness. Okay, shake out. Okay, so on your wrist, right here in the center is pericardium. So we're going to tap both of our wrists together. And you can feel a twang in your middle finger. That's the end of the pericardium meridian. Pericardium's job is to take care of the heart. So breathe and say, I take good care of my heart. Okay, now the inside of the wrist, that's the heart meridian, ends at the pinky. I love myself deeply and completely. Wow, that one's sore. And you'll notice some of them are more sore than others. Shake out. Then the inside of where the thumb is, on the inside of the wrist is the lung meridian. So we're going to put one hand facing toward your body, the other one facing away, and tap the inside of our wrists. These are our lung meridians. I let go of stale chi. Chi is energy. I breathe in pure, clear chi. Shake out. Okay, right here on the side, sometimes that's called the karate chop point. We're going to do both. That's the small intestine meridian, and that has to do with making decisions. I know what I want. I am decisive. Breathe. Good. Now, wow, I can really feel a lot of things moving there. Last one that I want to do is right here at the flare of the nose, because this is about large intestine. It's the end of the large intestine meridian, and you have to smush your skin down over your teeth to get to it, and that might be sore too. I let go of anger, fear, guilt, and shame. Those are big ones. I let go of anger, fear, guilt, and shame. And relax. And you've tapped all the ends of your meridians. Good work.